And we're live. Yes. I'm
You,
Sunday, all right? Happy Friday.
happy fucking Friday.
Literally, jumped on straight out to work, just get this done ahead of the weekend. Is there a game tonight?
Nah, 12:30 tomorrow is the the deadline will be 11:30, but yeah, United at midday tomorrow.
Yeah. Sorry, if I just I want to look at something quickly. Yeah. Oh, Matt's here. All right, Matt. Yes, mate.
Yes, Matt. Good of you to come back after a couple of weeks away.
Yeah.
Where have you been, son?
Where has he been? I haven't actually had a because it all went pear shaped for me towards the end. I haven't probably looked, so this is going to be good
Oh God.
people how people did.
Yeah.
But yeah, that Liverpool game killed me. Absolutely killed me.
I think Matt's been protecting Barry from any Kurt Zumas hanging around, any shady characters.
Paj is there as well. Yes,
Oh,
Paj.
hello. We got at least 2 viewers. Come on then, boys. Let's get to that magic 10.
Good start. Last week was it was basically just Reedy, which obviously he was very welcome. But yeah, it's good to have at least a couple. Matt's on a pilgrimage to Mecca. Is that
Does sound like something Matt would do.
Yeah, we might as well get crack on with it. Do you want to share your screen? We'll start.
Yeah.
And it's a double, is it? Is it just United still?
Just United and Brighton. 2 secs, just get the league up.
Yeah, I've still got a couple of work things going on in the background, but priorities. Like, come on, it's episode. I was thinking when I wrote this, episode 29 was pretty good going, man. We've got like over a day's worth of full content. Like, you just watch that.
Binge it.
Just watch 24 hours of David
season review.
We're gonna do best bits.
Sorry, my I'm on the fucking Chromebook. It's a piece of shit.
Yeah, is it? I mean, I
haven't got the option to screen share for some reason. It's not coming up.
Permissions, mate. No, I actually don't know. It's all right. I'll get mine up.
All right.
Let's have a look. Just try and sort it out though, so you can get your your team up. Right, here we go. So, where should we start? We'll start with me v you, is it?
Yeah, start where we always start.
The old head to head. Oh no, that's the league head to head, which is per now is loving it 4-0. We'll come on to that. Let me zoom in a bit as well for Matt's bad eyesight. Right, so 81-61, man. How many times it's happened a lot this season where I've like after the first night or two, it's been looking all daisy, like good, and the last game or two just kills me.
No Liverpool.
Yeah, no Liverpool. It's pretty obvious. I mean, I don't. Do you know what? It's been so stop-start, like, and so much has happened since like Christmas. I don't even know how I ended up with no Liverpool players. Like, what was I doing?
And it seems like you just come along to this every week, and you're like,
I'm really not sure what I did there. Like, why haven't I got Jota? I just don't even like. I don't know what happened. But obviously, absolutely shocking decision making. And then, I mean, at least I benched all of my Leicester players.
Yeah.
I had my entire bench was Leicester. I mean, we didn't even play that badly, but it was pretty dominant. And then, yeah, I just sort of had a bit of an average week, really. It's just like they're not Liverpool players kill me. Son, captain, at least he got a goal. But Bowen would have been a better shout, really.
Yeah.
Kane has been absolutely useless since I brought him in. Like, I don't even like the guy. What like I've got back to hating my team again now, and I don't have my wild card's gone.
Yeah, I reckon where you're at, just fucking win. If it takes 20 points, just do it so we get a team that you're happy with, and then.
Well, what have I taken so far? Just a -4 this week, and they got us. Well, we'll come on to that, but like,
Yeah.
I'm just a bit. And then Arsenal, what you don't even have a couple of fixtures over the next few weeks as well.
So no fixture this week, but we've got a double. No, that's not right. Yeah, no fixture this week, but then a double. I think so. Yeah.
I think. Yeah. That strike force in particular, Antonio and Kane, just not absolute shit.
A lot of money as well, isn't it? Really, 20 mil combined, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean the thing is, like, because I am behind, Kane is a differential at this point, sort of. That's why I've been sticking with him. But it's like he's fucking useless.
Well, I mean, they scored 3 goals. Well, no, not 3 goals, 2 goals against Saints. But it seems like he's still, even under Conte, playing in that like Rooney sort of drop back a bit. Son's the one getting in the box and getting the goals. So at least you got him captain.
Yeah. My captain shout wasn't too bad in the end, but it's just not having Jota basically coming. Even not, I got away with not having Liverpool defenders really because I got 4 clean sheets.
Yeah, you had Trent there before as well, didn't you? So there must have been something went on where maybe they didn't have a game week.
It was because maybe they didn't have a game week, but also because they were losing Jota and Mane, I was taking a bit of a punt, and I think they have a hard game as well. So I can't.
Oh yeah, they did. They had Chelsea, didn't they? And then someone else.
Yeah, but obviously it was stupid. Basically.
I mean, if you had the Liverpool boys, your team is pretty decent. Other than that, you would have been up with the rest of us.
Yeah, just Jota instead of like Saka, and I would have been. Yeah. It would have been fine. Well, how many points did Jota get? Well, we'll have a look now. Have a look at your team. 20 points. You beat him by 20 points, and you took a -8. So So, Matip, you are right. He gets forward loads. Obviously, I watched a game because I haven't actually been watching that much footy, but I watched games they're playing left, obviously. And Matip, like
he loves a little wander forward, doesn't he?
He does. It was a nice little assist as well.
Lovely, yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, I think the first game of the game week, or maybe on the first night, was Everton, and Calvert-Lewin wasn't starting, so it got off to a bad start for me. So that's why Gray came on for a point. And it wasn't looking too good with City either because Brentford were defending. To be honest, when I made KDB captain, I remember watching they played Brentford not long ago, and Brentford just shut up shop and they found it hard to break them down. And I was thinking, this is a bad choice. I should have gone Trent or Jota. But yeah, pretty scabby goal for De Bruyne, but I'll take it. And we got the clean sheet and bonus, so yeah, that bumped him up nicely.
Yeah, I just realised that my mic wasn't on, so now you get me in my full glory with I literally spent fucking whatever on this mic, and half the time I forget to even put it on. Trent, Matip, and then so Jota 16. So so compared to Saka, that's 13 points. So I would have been there or thereabouts, still behind those. Bringing in Pogba was a genius move. It's sort of like one of those where like a lot of these calls that you made either by a bit of luck or by just a great shout. I mean,
they do seem to provide like pretty much straight away every time.
It was sort of what was happening to me last season. I was like when things are going right, they're going right. But what was the fault behind Pogba really? Because
I had Greenwood, so he needed to come out. Pogba was pretty much the same price, and I've been teeing up for this United double game week that we got now. So it was just a pretty easy decision just to put him in and out of Greenwood. Unfortunately, couldn't get the clean sheet because otherwise it would have been absolutely booming. But because I had De Gea and Dallo, which is a bit annoying. I could have had Ramsdale and White instead. But overall, I can't complain. I don't think no one on the bench did anything. So it was all good.
You took Gray. Didn't you take Gray out and then did he come in?
So at the last minute, I took Gray out for Calvert-Lewin, but it was weird. They put him on the bench, and they lost to Newcastle, but they didn't bring him on, which I thought was a bit like if he's fit enough for the bench and you're losing, you would have thought he would have come on, but he didn't. So that's why Gray came on for a point. He got injured after about 25 minutes as well, I think. So
is that what happened? I see.
Yeah,
I see. But yeah, man, it's a good score. It's a very good score. What was the average in the end for this week? It must have been 50.
Oh, yeah, I didn't realize it was.
I think there's a lot of people because like Coutinho did really well, didn't he? And then like Jota, so it's like they were quite high selected players by people who are on it. So
yeah, I think a few people captained Salah as well, thinking that he'd be starting this game. I did see a few Salah captains about.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see now because, like, yeah, I mean the Foxton Fantasy League, like the top three. I mean, Dom and Billy slightly outscored you actually, and because you took the bonus, I suppose they probably gained it even maybe a little bit more. But yeah, and then Paj and Matt's overtaken me again. Like,
yeah, I saw that.
Just backwards and forwards between me and him, like all season. Crazy.
I think you should have a little side bet. What do you reckon, Matt? From this point of the season onwards.
Yeah. Yeah, right. I'll buy some cat food. And yeah, you can think about what you can get me. But yeah, Pernell 67. Yeah, he didn't beat me by much. That's annoying. And Frankham with a random good performance. But yeah, Dom was loving it with his 94. So let's have a look. Yeah, see Coutinho. Team. That midfield, Coutinho, Bowen, Jota, like
look at that defense as well. Fucking hell.
Yeah, I mean, if he had captained Coutinho or Jota, would have been flying. Would have got over 100. What was the top score? 136.
Yeah, I mean,
Cresswell as well, and now that he's back, he was injured for a while, wasn't it?
Yeah. To be fair, Cancelo was a good shout. He was absolutely awesome in that game. He had so many shots and stuff, but yeah, it just didn't come off. But anytime City are at home against a lower opposition, he's a good shout, I think.
I mean, I captained Cancelo the week before, innit? But, I mean, they were away, but it was Southampton.
Yeah.
And, did fuck all. So it's like, yeah, it's just not quite happening for me over here. Billy from the depths of Peru, from the mountains of Peru, has whipped out a 94 with no minus. Ramsdale 9, Van Dijk, Van Dijk or Matip's doubling up on the Liverpool defenders seems to be a good shout.
Yeah, you can't go wrong on City and Liverpool defenders, and if you ain't got the money, Arsenal are up there on the clean sheets as well.
Who would have been a good striker to have this week? Like that, Roja scored, didn't he?
Yeah, he's getting like to the point now where you've got to have him like Dennis was. I think he's 5.2.
I had him for like a week or two.
If I still have my wild card, then he'd be straight in there. But I don't think they've got a double or anything coming up, so he's not coming in for me. I don't think.
I have a strong feeling. I haven't done the calculations; it's only just come to me. But when I played my wild card at the start of Jan, innit, and I reckon the team I had before I did that was pretty good. I reckon, unlike I don't know, I need to go back.
You're downhill since then.
Yeah, I've had the odd. I mean, been doing all right, but yeah, this week has cost me. Now it's just the fact that I don't have any Liverpool players. It's like and with no wild card, it's like difficult to change.
It is.
Coutinho, like he's looking like a bit of a must as well.
It is, yeah. I can't quite squeeze him in, but and Ramsey as well, for fuck's sake, he's like 4.6. Obviously, he scored 2 goals, and then like the pundits were like waxing lyrical about him afterwards, and Gerrard as well. I think was saying like he's going to be one of the best young English players. So
you have been bigging him up for a while. To be fair, it would have been an insane differential to have, but it still is like
I would have had him on the bench anyway if I had him. Let's be honest.
Yeah. He's become a serious option though. If you want to, like, if I took like say Saka out for him, and then like all of a sudden I'd have a lot more money to play with for someone else.
Yeah.
In fact, I might literally have to do that to get Salah back in for Son soon. Ramsey could be my way in to do that because there's probably like a 3 mil step up in it to Salah or something.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
This is Paj's team.
Quite a lot of people put Edouard in. It's unlucky that he didn't. I don't understand why he didn't start because he's got 3 in his last 4. They started Mateta.
Yeah.
Do you see Zaha's penalty?
No.
It was like, I don't know how to describe it. He blamed the turf basically. He like slipped a little bit, but he just dragged it like 5 yards wide of the post, like P-roller. He scored an absolute banger just before that as well.
Is it? Yeah, yeah. Like he's. I wouldn't trust him with pens. He's not really a
Yeah,
finisher, is he?
nah.
Yeah. Like who normally takes him for him?
Uh, it used to be Milivojevic, but I don't even know if he starts anymore. But
That makes
I
sense.
would put someone like Gallagher on it probably.
Yeah. That would make sense. Yeah. And what about KDB? Like, are you planning on keeping him long term, or is this like being a short fix while Salah's been out?
It was short term to begin with, but considering the form he's on, we'll see my team in a minute. But I got him and Salah. I've gone a bit a bit crazy on the transfers because I thought, well, I don't know if you saw the guy in the money league that's chasing me down. Only got about 40 odd points, so I've made like 40, 50 points on him. So I thought, I've got a bit of points in hand to do a bit of a spending spree. So yeah, I've souped up my team a bit for the double game week coming up.
Yeah. In fact, yeah, and that's the. Well, I decided I've gone a bit short term, and I brought in 2 United players for this week.
Yeah,
But they have got pretty good fixtures, haven't they?
they have. Yeah, even after this week. Yeah,
I've only got. Oh yeah, no, go on.
No, go on.
I said I've only just noticed that Matt's changed his team name to Cats Lives Matter. Yeah, we know you love your cat, Matt. So we know you're a cat lover, not a cat hater.
The Foden captain let him down.
Yeah. I think Pernell might have done that too. We'll have a look in a sec. Yeah, the strikers just didn't provide at all this week for anyone, basically.
Nah. Yeah, Ronaldo didn't start, did he?
Nah. Which like has sort of put me off bringing him in for this double game week as well. Although I mean it was probably just a one-off, but a lot of people brought in Dino as well.
They have, yeah.
Villa, I don't know, they don't keep that many clean
sheets. They're too open. Like even when Stevie G was at Rangers, I think they had quite a lot of like 3-2s and 2-1s, and he will get assists, but I'm not too sure about the defensive side of things.
Yeah. Let's have a look at Pernell quickly. Yeah, Van Dijk.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's he captained Foden as well. Yeah.
Yeah, Foden just like buzzes around a lot, but I think he just tends to open up space with his movement for everyone else, and is not necessarily looking like a great fantasy player at this moment in time, which I thought he was going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and like Bernardo's gone off the board a little bit as well.
Yeah, although I did see that they said during the game that he's started like the last 23 games or something. But I thought was interesting is Mahrez is their top scorer. He's got 16 goals in all competitions and he's on penalties.
Yeah, fucking it annoys me because I am such a Real fan, obviously.
Yeah.
But it's just like he's not been one of Pep's favourites ever. Like there's been maybe like 1 or 2 little stints where he's had like a bit of a run, but like from a fantasy perspective, he's the most likely to not play out of those builders, isn't he? But when he does play, he's the most productive player. So it's annoying. It's really annoying.
It's going to get really annoying the next few weeks as well because Champions League's back. So there's going to be so much rotation, and especially with City. So even like KDB, I'm a bit worried about that because they're so far ahead now that they could literally afford to just play their B team in the league and win games pretty easily. So you got to have a strong bench still. At least one solid option first on the bench.
Yeah. And then this one, like, what was I going to say? Sorry, we'll go back and look at Greg's quickly. I lost my train of thought completely. It's the unfortunate thing of doing this on my work laptop. So occasionally I get like a work film coming in. Oh
yeah.
Greg with a 58. Where did it go? Where did it all go wrong?
Salah captain.
We had a great defense and Bowen, but then the Salah it's just like the captain choice is so key. And Salah actually he didn't start, but he did. He had a 1-on-1 which he probably should have scored, and he hit the bar as well.
Yeah, you said that he was absolutely on it when he came on.
He was, yeah, and he nearly scored another one of those little like dribble ones on the right side of the box. Like he's yeah, I think it's like you've got to get him in ASAP, innit? Because his price is going to shoot up again as well.
It will, yeah. He's already gone up 0.1, I think. How did Diaz get played? Was he good?
Oh yeah, I was going to say that's literally what I was thinking. I forgot. Yeah, he did look good. He did look good, but my one concern with that would be the Mane's coming back, and it probably makes it a bit more perilous for everyone except from Salah, because it's just going to be more rotation now.
That's why I made
Jota, I reckon.
That's it. I was having this argument with Reedy because now you've got Salah, Mane, Firmino, Jota, and Diaz. So 5 players occupying 3 positions. Jota's going, unfortunately, even though he's been banging them in, he's going to start coming off at like 70 minutes again. And yes, I think Salah, like even with, like I said, De Bruyne is probably at risk of getting rested. I think Salah, he just wants to like break all the records, and like Klopp's basically accepted that he's just got to start all the time. So I'm not worried about Salah getting rested, really.
Yeah, I think Salah will be all right, but yeah, and then I don't know. Jota has made himself quite difficult not to play because he's comfortably ahead of like Firmino in the pecking order now. Like got to be.
I think going forward, their best front three is Salah, Jota, and Diaz. I think Mane's possibly at risk of getting.
Do you think so?
I think Diaz is. Yeah, from what I've seen of him, man, he looks like he could be next level.
Yeah. Wow, that was I mean, it's a big shout there. Next Mane is like.
Yeah, he's a stalwart.
Yeah, he is quality. He's not been as productive in terms of goals.
No,
but still.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Before we get on to our teams for this week, sorry, let's have a quick look at the head-to-head.
Do you know what? I haven't even checked what fucking cups I'm still in, if I'm in any.
Dom was still saying he's still in the Australian Cup. He's and like it's like I think there was only about 35,000 entered or something. So
I
think
if Billy's still out in Peru, we'll have a shot at the Peru Cup next season.
The Peruvian Cup. So head to head, we got so Kev and Purnell of both Kev Martin and Purnell both still unbeaten 4-0.
Fair play.
Both won again.
I think that Glenn Richardson and possibly Gerard Suckley are on a bit of a mission as well.
Yeah, I think Gerard smashed me last week. I think Smebi might still be looking for his first win. Edders has lost 2 uni battles in a row against me, against Purnell, and now against me. I didn't
even realise I was playing that.
Only 4 points in it as well. See that it kind of shows that your -8 was well worth it, right? Like, who did you bring in with that -8 again?
Pogba.
Yeah.
So that was worth it straight away. Can't remember who the other ones were now. Maybe Dallo, who didn't do anything, but he's got a double this week.
Yeah. Matip.
Can't remember. No, I have Matip already.
Right, still, but it shows because I try and avoid it, but it's actually you beat me and you beat Matt, even with a -8. So
like you said, I think it's all about getting the captain choice. If you get your captain choice right, then you can afford to lose those points.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Do you want to have a look at your team for this week?
Yeah. Let's have a look. I will just have a quick look at the standings. So Kevin, I'm actually doing all right in this.
Yeah.
3-1. There's a few of us chasing the leaders on that. You're actually 2-2. It's got your points next to it as well, isn't it? So I mean, I've gained 10 points on you still since Jan. Kevin Martin 276 since January.
You're probably doing all right overall then, probably.
Yeah, it must be. Well, I suppose it depends. 146,000. So pretty good. What are you at now?
19,000, I think.
19. Yeah,
Yeah.
fair play. Pretty good. Pretty good. Matt's lost all 4Ks. Mate, come on, what's happening there? God. It's unfortunate, isn't it? Because he's had 229 points. So he's had more points than that whole from 9 down, but he's lost all 4 games.
He must be due some decent fixtures now.
Yeah, you'd hope so. You'd hope so. I mean, it's looking pretty bleak, but yeah, I got a chance in that. I still got a chance.
Yeah.
Right, pick team. So at the moment, just a -4.
Was it De Gea, is it?
De Gea and Shaw.
Shaw captain.
I
That
don't know if that's a good idea. He got an assist, didn't he, in the last game?
To be fair, he does take corners, and he's getting forward more than Dallo from what I've seen.
Yeah.
It's just whether he plays both games. I'm not sure. How many has he started of the last few? If you have a little click on him, has he been sharing his game time, or is he? I think he's first choice now.
Oh.
I think he was injured or suspended maybe for one of those games. So, I mean, if he assisted the last game and played all right, then I expect he'll start.
Yeah, I mean they've got this double, and then they've got Leeds and Watford after that. I think captain is a bit ambitious, to be fair. It is. But I guess I could go for Pogba, I suppose.
Yeah.
But then it's very short term. Then I'm taking a -8 for a team, 3 players in a team that aren't actually going to have a double next week when there's a few doubles. So I feel like that's probably enough. And actually, my team looks all right, I think, for this week, except for
2's enough, I think, because it's not like United are on amazing form either, is it? So
the Leicester West Ham thing I've got is a bit annoying though. I've got 3 from each.
Oh, yeah.
So at the moment, I've got. I don't know if I can afford Cavani for Antonio. I don't think I can.
I reckon he's about 8.7 Cavani.
Yeah, no,
so you'd have 8.2.
He was less than that, unless
was
he
he?
shot. Yeah, he was like 8.3. I think. I think I was literally like maybe 1 off. Sorry, this don't make great viewing. United 8.4 now.
Oh. So what? You're 0.2 off.
See, yeah. But then again, will he start both games? I doubt it. Anyway.
Yeah, that's true. He didn't play very well anyway, did he, against Burnley? He missed a sitter, and he was he wasn't the best.
I can't afford Ronaldo for Kane, can I? Yeah, I can. I might just have to do that.
He doesn't want to, but he knows that it's a potential.
Well,
what about Ronaldo in triple captain?
That's not a bad shout, Ben. That is not a bad shout, son. That gives me a chance of making this -8 worth it.
It does.
And then even if it is a -8, but it's for 3 doubles. So if you think,
I think
pictures are prime as well. That's the thing. Why have I put Moped in?
I think obviously Liverpool got a double coming up against Leeds and Norwich, so I expect a lot of people are going to triple captain Salah then, but it's not the end of the world if you just captain him. Whereas I think personally it's better this way to triple captain someone that most players won't captain anyway, and if it does come off, then you make a huge gain.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like I'm talking you into this.
I think, no, it makes sense. It does make sense. Like, they are 2 good fixtures, both at home. He's just been rested.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard with United because your only other option is Bruno. But then who do you take out?
Well, I can't really. I can't.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it live on air. I'm also going. I'm not really about this weekend, so I need to do it now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, there's no hiding. What is going on? All right, anyway, I'll do the triple captain after, but yeah, I think that's highly likely. And then yeah, the Leicester West Ham thing's annoying, but at least they're all attacking players. I think it could be a high scoring game.
I think so, yeah.
And then yeah, just hope that if United get 2 clean sheets somehow, I know that they've kept fuck all clean sheets this season, but if they can somehow do it,
yeah.
You know, I just said Greg's joined us. Yes, Greg. He's asking, how's the van, Matt? Is it in for his MOT? I don't know if he's still with us at the moment, but yeah, if you are, Matt, then let Greg know. Yeah, I don't know if you saw that, Greg, but yeah, I think I'm going to potentially go Ronaldo double captain. I'm going to hope that, yeah, if United can somehow get a couple of... Brighton do not score many goals.
No.
Southampton, probably not really away from home either.
No.
And then if Ronaldo can bag a couple in both games,
yeah,
then I'll be laughing. Yeah. All right. What about yours? You haven't.
Yeah, I sorted it.
Have you? Right. Bring it up. I'll bring it up. So let me just do this Ronaldo captain now before I forget. So make captain. Why is it doing that?
Who's your?
Hang on.
Yeah, I don't understand what's going on there.
I think it's because don't worry, I'm being an idiot. All right, triple captain.
Going for it. Boom.
It's in. It's in.
Right, let me share my screen.
Even though I do, yeah, like even though I don't know my team, it's decent for this week. It's actually worked out all right. Next week, though, when there's all these doubles, I've got no idea what I'm going to do, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Yeah.
All right, you're on.
Cool. Is this zoomed in enough?
Maybe a tad more. No, I think it's all right. It's all right. Go for it.
Yeah, I've done a -12. Like I said,
-12.
Yeah, I done because I got so many points this week that I didn't think I was going to get, and I made quite a big gain on my money league competitor because he only got 40 odd points. So I thought, right, this is the opportunity to sort my team out for the next few weeks. So we've got that back line's all the same. I've captain Pogba, obviously with the double. I've brought basically before the Liverpool Leicester game, I already made a switch from Salah to Jota because of what we said about rotation risk. Then obviously Jota bagged too, so I was like, maybe that wasn't the best shout. But I think going forward, because the problem was I had to spend even more points to get Salah and Jota in because I would have had to take Matip out. I didn't really want to take him out because he's cheap and he's doing all right.
Yeah, and Burnley aren't scoring any goals, so
yeah. I'm struggling to think here. I actually even spent -12 because it doesn't look like I've done that much difference. So yeah, Salah is back.
More pay.
Yeah, I bought Mopay in because I was fed up with Antonio.
Yeah.
So it's time to make the switch. And I think I'm not confident that he's going to do much against maybe Watford, but not United. But they've got Burnley after that, home to Burnley, I think, and then the fixtures are all right. So I brought him in. I brought Elise in for Gray because Gray's injured, and Elise has got Brentford and then a double next week. And then I had to save some money, so I brought Foster back in for Pickford. I never even played Pickford. I set it up for that double game week at the start of the year, but it never happened because of COVID. So that was all the transfers. So I think basically what I've got now is come next week, I should have 8 double game weekers. And I still might potentially put Ramsdale and White in. So I might end up with 9 or 10 double game weekers for next week.
Really?
Yeah, and what I'm thinking is I'm going to do my bench boost that week. I think a lot of people are going to triple captain Salah that week, which you can't blame them. He's home to Leeds and Norwich. But I think my team's set up for it, so it'd be stupid not to bench boost. So I'm going to do that next week.
Yeah, I'm literally probably just going to have to bring in 3 Liverpool players like next week.
Yeah, I think the only problem I've got with my strategy is that the week after so there's a double game week next week, but the week after that, Liverpool, Arsenal, and I think Chelsea obviously haven't got any. They haven't got a game. So what I might have to do is free hit that week. So I'm going to be using all my chips in a short space.
I do have a free hit left, which I probably shouldn't use, but then I might actually have to use it for next week. Well,
yeah, I didn't want to use it.
At the moment, I'm just looking at it. The only double players I've got are Son, who's one of the games is away to City,
Yeah,
and
Kane.
Saka.
Oh, you took Kane
out now, and Saka. So that's a problem.
Yeah, you're gonna have to free hit, but you can set it up for. The only unfortunate thing is that obviously you can free hit. Yeah, you can get 11 double game weekers though, I guess. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose you could have Palace go in their first game. Chelsea,
and then Watford, is it, or someone easier?
Yeah, and then Watford away.
So I'll just go down to the fixtures.
I just don't know if it's actually the double fixtures aren't actually the best, other than the Liverpool one, and
Arsenal's not too bad.
Yeah, Arsenal's pretty good as well.
Palace have got Watford, so yeah, not bad.
You get 3 Arsenal, 3 Liverpool, a couple of Spurs, maybe.
Yeah, a couple of Palace.
Who have Wolves got in their first one? Leicester.
Yeah.
I mean, you could even throw like Jimenez in, maybe, or yeah. I'll think about it. Like I said, I'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But that's nice that you set yours up already.
I noticed that there's another double get. I think it's the week after. There's only 8 fixtures, but is it you or is it just Burnley? Burnley've got a double game week.
I think it might be us playing them in it. Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So luckily I've got my 3 Leicester. Is that the week the week after?
Yeah, the week after the double. Yeah.
Yeah. So at least then when my team reverts back, I've got
that could be sick
already.
Yeah.
Although one of them's Daka, who by then might not be the best pick for a double game week potentially.
I'm going to line up that is it Veghorst that Burnley bought, that striker? I'm going to line him up. Yeah.
Greg's asking, saying some tough choices this week. He's saying, would you put Lamptey or Dallo in for Laporte, over Laporte for the double game? I would and Lamptey I don't think will start both, because he just doesn't start that regularly.
No.
Dallo, maybe Dallo, but then Laporte have got Man City have got Norwich away, so
I'd probably stick with Laporte, to be fair. Because
could you not bring in Dallo for someone else, like another defender, because he's quite cheap, isn't he, Davis? Well, how much is he? 4.5.
Dallo, 4.5, yeah.
Might have gone up a bit by now, maybe, but I'd try and keep Laporte if you can. I saw Laporte played left back, didn't he, in the last game?
Is that what was going on? Yeah,
I think so. Yeah. Well, I looked at the team sheet and he was playing left back.
Yeah, I mean, he gets on the end of things as well, isn't it? I think I would probably stick with Laporte.
Yeah. But there's going to be a lot of tough decisions coming up.
The one thing I would say about using, I mean, because we've only got 1 free hit left each, we're not really in a position to pick and choose. But I think it's game week 30 is a week where there's FA Cup on. So if all the big teams are still in it, it's probably going to be one of those game weeks where you've only got like 4 or 5 games. So that would be a good week to use free hit.
It would.
If you can hold out.
That was the exact week I used the free hit last season. And it was loads of teams that players if I didn't use it, I would have had like 5 or 6 players.
Yeah, I mean, I might end up saving it for then and just field a team of like 10 next week who've got decent fixtures anyway, and just hope that they all play. Bit risky, but
I think the main thing for next week is as long as you've got 3 Liverpool and you've got Salah captain, it's and then Arsenal. I mean, at least I've got Saka. Obviously
Martinelli got sent off last night, so he's going to be suspended for one of the games. Smith Rowe could be a differential. Well, to be fair, no one's got any Arsenal players anyway, so they're all differentials. But
Yeah, there's not many Smith Rowes about anymore. He's not starting anymore, is he? Like,
No,
at all,
I don't
really?
get it. Like, I know Martinelli's like he runs a lot, but he's for me Smith Rowe's much better than him at this point in
Yeah,
his career. Yeah,
yeah. It's more, well, they're different players are on there as well. Like
yeah.
Martinelli's more kind of like a direct sort of runner and finisher, but Smith Rowe actually like can
He's got a
can
bit more of a brain on him. He can
yeah,
pop up in space and yeah.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Um,
So yeah,
all
there's
right,
not much more to say about my team other than it's fucking sick.
yeah. No, fair play. I mean, still 16,000. I mean, like, and yeah, I think done well to take that, take the hack on the chin and move on with some good performance.
Pogba should be decent captain choice. Do you think over
Yeah, I would
Dalot?
say so. Yeah, I would say,
Yeah,
yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, it has to be. Yeah.
yeah. This is
Um,
Calvert-Lewin's last chance. He's out if he doesn't start this next game.
yeah, but like I say, no strikers really providing, so it's
No,
difficult
that's why
to
I thought
say.
I'd give him another chance.
Um, Crazy saying it's just brought Dallo in. We'll never play him. Took Matip out, so you can put Jota in next week as your third Liverpool player. Yeah, see that seems sensible.
Yeah,
Yeah, that seems sensible. That's nice. Yeah, should we just have a quick gander at the fixtures? I suppose actually we've kind of been through them.
we have. Let's just have a quick look at transfers.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I suppose it'll be.
Oh,
Yeah, United players will be up there. I wonder if Ronaldo must be up there.
surely. So Laporte, yeah, Shaw, Dalot, De
Yeah,
Gea, Varane, even Bruno is up
yeah.
there.
Ramsey's in there. Coutinho.
Yeah,
Hopefully, because I'm not like Coutinho could be a bit of a flash in the pan. Like
that's what I'm
I don't
hoping,
know.
but he is.
He
Yeah,
is actually a really good player, so it's hard to say.
yeah. Ronaldo's not the highest, to be fair, but um, yeah, I guess these are the cheap options. Which is, I think if people were putting Ronaldo in, they're having to take like a Salah or a De Bruyne out, but obviously you didn't have to do that. So
Yeah.
I'm sure that he'll be back. Like I can't see.
Nah,
Yeah,
no. It's like there's obviously like framing it like a rest, but I think if anything, it makes it even more likely that he's going to start both
yeah,
games.
exactly. Yeah,
Um,
I've looked at transfers out.
but yeah, Ramsey, I might like I
He
say,
frees
yeah,
up a bit of money, doesn't he? That's the thing.
yeah, it'll be the easiest way for me to get Salah in with just taking like a -4.
Yeah, I swear it feels like Chelsea haven't played a game in fucking ages, so they must have quite a few, unless they were already a bit ahead.
I
It
think
feels like,
yeah, but there was just a break already, wasn't there, with like the
yeah,
winter break, and then the FA Cup, and then they went straight to the Club World Cup and missed 2
yeah,
games.
true.
So yeah, at least I got all my Chelsea players out. Jota's up to 8.5 now. Wow.
I know.
What did he start? 7.5.
1.5, yeah.
Fucking hell.
I think we both had him on game week 1. I know I did.
I might have.
Because I think we were saying, actually, nah. It was. I remember the first week. It was like, I'm sure Bruno scored maybe he got a hat trick in the first game, and it was like him and Jota or Salah and I don't know. Yeah, the other way around. But yeah, it just seems like everyone's fed up with Antonio and Dennis by the looks of it. But like you said, the strikers like Watkins isn't doing anything. Tony, Edouard, I don't know. Rafinha as well. I think people have had enough of him.
Yeah. Yeah, Madison, I'm sticking with him for now, but yeah, I'm not convinced about Leicester at all at the moment. Obviously, it's just the same old story, but Madders is the one player who is a kind of consistently playing and looking like he might do something. So
yeah,
So yeah, I think we've got some of them, like maybe the most games to catch up. Or
Yeah, you do. You and Burnley.
Yeah, and who wants Burnley players? Like no one. All right, cool. But yeah, should we leave it there for tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. Let's see how it goes. Triple captain Ronaldo. Like I'm going to be absolutely buzzing.
I reckon with you being in Portugal, it's a sign, surely. Like that.
Maybe, yeah, maybe
you're going to take a little trip to the Stadio Luis?
Isn't that shit bronze trophy of him somewhere in
Oh yeah, that's in Madeira though. I think it's like an island.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
I'm gonna be in Porto, so
yeah.
I mean, they're probably not that big a fan of him there. But yeah, I'm gonna be on Portuguese soil, so it is a sign. It's a sign, surely. But yeah, good luck to you. Good luck to everyone.
Yeah, good luck, guys.
And yeah, there's no midweek game next week, is there? So
we'll be back next week.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
All right, take it easy, man.
Catch you in a bit.